Welcome to the Destination Destiny podcast. I'm your host, Bunmi Adebiyi, and this podcast was designed for the person that is ready to step out of their comfort zone and dream big. This podcast will inspire you and empower you to live a life where you will empower others and impact many lives. So welcome to this journey. I want you to sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. The destination is destiny. Hi, welcome to episode 4 of the Destination Destiny podcast. If you've been joining us so far, I'd like to say thank you so much for being with us on this journey. And if you're new here, I want to encourage you to listen to our last few episodes and catch up on what has been happening thus far. Today's episode is titled Relationships Matter. And today we're going to speak specifically about mentorship. On this journey of fulfilling a destiny, having a mentor is important. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just go and look for those that have gone ahead of you and follow their cheat code. For me personally, one thing that changed my life was when I discovered who my mentors were. And this was so pivotal in my life of fulfilling destiny. Before then, I had a lot of questions, I had some concerns, I made some mistakes. But when I discovered my mentors, they helped make the journey much smoother. And they were able to show me some steps that I could take to avoid pitfalls. And that was so key for me. It helped me stay the course. It helped me to feel encouraged because I know that they have navigated this path before and they were able to overcome and be successful at it. And that encouraged me to keep going. So I want to encourage you as you champion this cause, as you fulfill this destiny that you have discovered, always remember that you need a guide. You need someone to guide you in life. Don't be a loner. Don't be someone that wants to figure out things on your own. I often say that the only thing you can do by yourself is that you can do bad by yourself. So you need people that have gone ahead of you, people that can help you to successfully navigate this journey of vision gracefully. You need the right people in your corner. And it's so key to be able to find these people. And sometimes you don't have to know them, personally, like in person, have a relationship with them. But there's so many resources, so many material online where you can see people read their biographies, study their lives, read their books, take their courses that can help you to, get an insight into their lives, into their personal journey, and then you can use that information to champion your own journey. So you need people that are in your sphere of influence and they're at the top of the top. They're making waves, they're doing big things for you. And it's so key because you can learn lessons from their journey and that it can help you so that you don't have to relearn those lessons on your own journey. You don't have to learn by experience. That's something someone dear to me always says, that you weren't designed to learn by experience, but you were designed to learn, from different ways, different methodologies. And mentorship is so key. Experience is actually the worst teacher. So you should have a mentor, someone that's a role model, someone that you can look up to and say that, yes, if this person can do it, that means that I can. And you want to be able to begin to do research, and find people that align with your vision. Find people that are ahead of the game in your sphere of influence. And I love this because they'll teach you the tricks of the trade. They will teach you how to move forward and make progress without sweating for it. They will influence you correctly. They will give you guidelines. They will give you instructions that will make this life more fulfilling, more enjoyable. Because the truth is, this life of fulfilling destiny can sometimes be a bit overwhelming. It can be stressful, and you need some encouragement along the way. There are times where you might find it difficult to encourage yourself. But if you know someone, if you find someone that can speak to you, speak to your vision, speak to the person that you're created to be, you'll find someone that can encourage you along the way. It makes a whole lot of difference. And you might be wondering, how do I truly discover this mentor. For me, I remember there was a time in my life when I was so desperately looking for a mentor, and I kept trying to choose people for myself. And I would pray about it, and God would say, "No, that's not the person." And I kept trying to figure out that why wouldn't couldn't I make this person my mentor? And I learned that as I kept praying about it and desiring it, that God led me to the right people at the right time. At that time, I was able to identify them correctly, because if I would have met them at a different time in my life, I would have not been able to value that relationship. And these people were just people that had impact in various areas of my life, and for me, that was important. So trust God to lead you to the right people. You don't have to try to figure it out for yourself. You should also, you know, encourage. You should also, when you do find these people, you want to give them that honor. You want to respect them. You want to show them, that you value this relationship. Having a mentor and someone that will pour into you is a sacrifice on their part. You never want to undermine that. You never want to make them feel like they're wasting their time. Oftentimes, because they have gone ahead of us, they see ahead of us before, more than we can see. Mentors will see more than what we can see. And their advice, their counsel in those seasons, when you listen to them, it will help you out. But sometimes if you become someone that, just discounts counsel, advice, and feel like you know it all, that would affect your relationship with your mentor, negatively. So you want to value them. You want to show them that you appreciate the time that they pour into you, and so on and so forth. And one thing that you must understand, in this journey of becoming a visionary, fulfilling destiny, you must understand that there are different phases and levels to it. And you should never feel like I've got it all figured out, like I said before in the previous episode, or like I've arrived, quote unquote. But you must understand that it's progressive. You must understand that in order for you to keep um, making, upgrades, keep making progress, you need someone to hold your hand along the way. Never be too proud to ask for help. Never be too proud to take counsel from someone else, because that can save you a lifetime of mistakes, of disappointments, and so forth. And in every phase of this journey is gonna demand a greater version of yourself. And that mentor that you discover, that God leads you to, will be the one to bring out that greatness inside of you. They will do things, give you assignments, tasks that would challenge you to be more. And you need that. Just like when we go to school, for those that have education, for those that have gone to school, you know that for you to move forward to the next phase in your education, the next grade level, you have to go through assignments, take exams, and so forth. If you refuse to do just that, you will not make progress. So when you have this mentor and they're challenging you, take up the challenge, because it's pushing you to a greater version of yourself, which will make you to do greater things. It's so key. You need mentors that would affirm you, because when life happens, you can have the tendency to begin to question who you are. You can have the tendency to question if you can truly achieve this vision, achieve this goal. And these mentors will see you in the light of who you are, and they will push you beyond that limitation that you might be considering in your mind. They will encourage you, they will inspire you, they will pray for and with you. And that's what you need. That's the kind of support that you need on this journey. So look for a mentor. Don't discard mentorship. Yes, I know for some people, maybe you've had a mentor before and it didn't work out. Some people have abused those kind of relationships. But when you allow God to lead you to the right person, trust me, it will be worth it. Also, in this journey of going through mentorship, you want to allow yourself um, to continuously navigate effectively. You have to know that you need people, and we'll talk more about that in another episode. That you truly need people. Never get to the place where you just want to um, dance to your own tune. You have to understand that every single upgrade requires you to have a solid team. I often say that leaders are not born, they are made. Mentorship is a place where you will be made. Mentorship is a place where you will be transformed. Mentorship is a place where you'll be molded and shaped into who you were destined to be. You see, one other important thing about this journey and about mentorship is that you have to learn how to gain leadership skills. Um, and having a mentor that leads you will also help you to refine your leadership skills. Because the truth is, when you fulfill destiny, you have other people that are looking up to you that you have to lead as well. So when you know how to correctly navigate a mentorship role, you too can become a mentor in somebody else's life. So that is so, so key. You need to learn how to harness these leadership skills and which will help you to be a leader in your sphere of influence. And in order for you to be a good leader, you must be a good follower. You must learn how to follow without any sense of belittlement. Because in order for you to um, lead effectively, like I said earlier, you must follow effectively. So key. And following doesn't necessarily mean that you have to copy and paste what others are doing. It means that you follow their guidelines and incorporate your own creativity and uniqueness to it and become your own version of success. So don't give in to trying to be like your mentor. No, they're just a source of inspiration. Because if you try to be and copy exactly who they are, what they do, their mannerisms, you lose yourself and you begin to suffer from an identity crisis. But learn how to use them as a template for who you can be and put your own image into that template. And you have to also learn how to observe the principles of life by which they live. These principles, when you apply them to your own vision with your own twist, will make you a huge success. And one last thing as we close up this episode is you have to learn how to invest in another person's vision. Be willing to serve another person's vision because one day you will need someone else to serve yours. So you must learn how to walk a day in their shoes, learn how to do what they do, and by doing that, you can apply that to fulfilling your own vision. Today, I hope that you were encouraged to go out there and look for a mentor. And if you have a mentor, I want you are encouraged to appreciate your mentors better. They invest so much time, effort, and energy into us, and we want to make sure that we celebrate them and love upon them. I'll see you next time on the Destination Destiny podcast. Be sure to like, share, comment, and stay tuned. Take care.